Welcome to one of the ultimate vacation destinations, the Outer Banks of North Carolina. From childhood trips with parents to now sharing this paradise with my own kids, this place has always held a special spot in my heart. The Outer Banks are a stunning chain of barrier islands along North Carolina's east coast, where the Atlantic Ocean's waves crash on one side and the calm waters of the Sound stretch on the other. Join us as we explore my favorite vacation spot.
We wanted to make the most of our time at the beach, so we started right after work and traveled down to a point in North Carolina and pulled off at a really nice Walmart for an overnight stay. We celebrated a very special day while on vacation. It was Riley's 12th birthday, and to kick off the festivities, we made one of her favorites, homemade cinnamon rolls.
So I'm just gonna tell you, it's my birthday! Ta-da!
All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Riley. Happy birthday to you. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm gonna realize we're on Pea Island, and there's our first close-up. You gonna pick up some seashells?
Yes.
Once we got to the beach and set up, it was just very relaxing. The girls immediately were ready for the beach, as well as the guys, and they had a great first day down in Nag's Head.
So over here is the Palmako Sound, and it is so awesome to just go and just stand in the water. You can just stand just as far out as you can walk, and the water is just so still and so nice. One of the funnest things about coming down to the Outer Banks is you literally have your choice of, what water you want to play in today. And look at the beaches right there. Look at how nice. It is literally so nice. Lots of beach stretches. You can see how far people are just standing out. Look at this. They're just standing far out. You can even fish out there.
One must-visit location is the Graveyard of the Atlantic Museum. Situated at the southern tip of Hatteras Island, its striking upside-down boat design is hard to miss. The waters off the North Carolina coast are infamous for their shipwrecks, earning this area its eerie nickname. The museum offers an interactive map detailing wrecks dating back to the early 1800s, along with the original lens from the Hatteras Lighthouse. It's a fantastic opportunity to dive into maritime history, and best of all, it's free. Plus, there's a fun scavenger hunt for the little ones. The Outer Banks is unique in that you can actually drive on some of its beautiful beaches. One highlight we wanted to explore is Diamond Shoals, where southern and northern currents converge. This natural phenomenon creates a constantly shifting underwater landscape. Over the years, the point has expanded and contracted, contributing to its treacherous waters that have claimed numerous ships. The Hatteras Lighthouse stands inland, a steadfast beacon guiding captains away from these dangerous waters.
As you head further south, you enter the Hatteras Village. This is where the Graveyard of the Atlantic Museum is located. It's a lot of fun. There is also a ferry, and you have to take the ferry if you want to go further down the Outer Banks. It takes you to Ocracoke, and the ride is super peaceful. It's about an hour long, and you can't go anywhere, so you just get to sit back and relax. You got the wind and the sounds of the waves, and a lot of the times you can see dolphins and lots of seagulls. Don't feed the seagulls from the ferry unless you want droppings on your head and angry passengers. Ocracoke Island is roughly about 13 miles long. There's so much to do there. It's Highway 12 continues, even though there are no roads to get to the island. Most of the drive is a narrow strip with places to pull off and drive onto the beach. There's even camping grounds there. There is an interesting village at the end with a mixture of residents and vacationers. One of the coolest things was the golf carts that they use as taxis there. They're pretty long. I think I remember that they were free, but they just take you around the little village. So there is public transport when you get there, so you can literally park and they'll pick you up. There is also a lighthouse there, as well as another museum. I wish I'd taken more videos. I just know that life is much slower and relaxed. There's so much through the Outer Banks. From Ocracoke, there is a tour boat service that will drive you over to Portsmouth Island. Check out our video for Portsmouth Island. It's pretty primitive, really neat. So you can explore the village there. That will be another adventure next time we are visiting. We have a video about our trip in the southern section linked at the end of this video and in the description. After riding through Ocracoke, we headed to the beach for our last day.
Every section of the Outer Banks has its own uniqueness about it. There's also a vast amount of history. It's full of English explorers landing, pirates pirating, shipwrecks, and bugs that bite. When there, the days are longer and more relaxing. It's just such a peaceful place. It's one of the few beaches left that still feel original and not overpopulated. I hope you think about visiting. It might become a new family tradition. Just be respectful to the people who live there. They enjoy the peace as much as we do, and we want to keep it that way. The Outer Banks isn't full of flashing attractions. It's a place to clear your mind. Check out our Portsmouth Island video for those even more adventurous. Thank you for watching.